Welcome to our April version of our virtual Saturday sampler. Obviously, we're still unable to meet in person. If you are new, if you stumbled upon this video somehow and you are a quilter and would like to participate in my Saturday sampler, it is not too late. We're in our third month. I can easily get you caught up. The way Saturday sampler works is you pay a $6 registration fee, and that just tells me, hey, I want to do the program. And then you buy your first block for $6. And then, as long as you both come to the next meeting, if we actually can have meetings, or at least show me your completed block, and so you have to have your block completed and come to the next session, and you get your next block for free. Now, while we're having our virtual ones, really, I give you a week to show me your completed block, and I benefit of the doubt that you would have come had we been able to actually meet, so you get your next block for free. If you're wanting to start and get caught up, you will need to buy. We started in February. You will need to buy your February, March, and April. The kits have the colored fabric in it. You'll need to buy your own light background fabric. You'll need about 2 3/4 yards of that. All of the fabrics in the Saturday sampler are in the Fossil Fern line from Benartex. It's a gorgeous line of fabric. We'll make sure we have a picture of the quilt at the beginning of the video and possibly stuck in the middle, like maybe right about here. And if you obviously you're continuing, you've already been here, welcome. This is as good as we get for meeting for April. You have from now being Saturday, April 18th through Friday, whatever Friday next Friday is, to show me in some way, shape, or form, show me your completed block. You can email it to customercare@charmneedles.com. You can post it on Facebook. You can send it as a private message in Facebook. You can, if you happen to be one of the privileged few who has my personal cell phone number, you can send it to me in a text message. As long as I see that you've completed your block and make sure I have your mailing address, I will mail you out your April block. If I don't see your March block by next Friday, I'm going to assume that you did not finish it, and so you will have to pay for your April block. The April block will be a very simple block. It's called the Peace Star. It is entirely half square triangles. Super duper easy, much easier than the February applique and the March paper piece. Here, we're getting you something easy to do this time. I will be doing a video of me making this block sometime in the coming week. It's not recorded yet. I haven't even, honestly, I'm recording this on Friday, and I haven't cut your kits yet. That's on my to-do list. All right, so let's look at some shop news, things that are happening around. The Treasure Shop Hop that should have been going on now has been delayed to August 20th through the 29th. There are 14 shops involved. Locations there's 2 in LeGrand, 1 in Baker City, me, 2 in Nissa, 1 in Marsing, 2 in Nampa, 1 in Boise, 1 in Weiser, 1 in Cambridge, 1 in McCall, and 1 in Garden Valley, and I think my count is off, so I think I've missed something in my head counting. Anyway, a whole lot of shops. You'll have 10 days to go to it. Everything's the same except the dates. We've moved. Hopefully we will no longer be on social distancing by August. The theme is red, white, and blue. Each shop has designed their own 12-inch block that fits in that theme of red, white, and blue. At each shop you can buy a kit for the block. The kits will be $6, and $2 from the price of each block sold will go to Project Linus. Other things, Quilters Trek, which is, it was row by row, they're now calling it Quilters Trek. It was going to start in May, and that start date has been pushed back to June 21st, which is when it used to start. Hopefully by then, again, travel restrictions will be lifted. The theme for Quilters Trek is True Blue. Each shop participating will be making 4 9-inch blocks using True Blue. These blocks can be, it's up to the quilter, the person making the block, whether you want to arrange it as a 9 by 36 inch row, which is the same size as the rows were in row by row. If you want to arrange it in a 18 by 18 inch big block, you're even allowed to scatter your 9-inch blocks around your quilt if you're going for the prize. The prize will still be, you have to have completed a fully completed quilt which means not just the top, but it does need to be quilted, bound, and labeled using patterns from 8 different shops. You'll have to have, like, if you take my block, and you can scatter the 4 9-inch blocks around, but you have to have all 4 blocks from my shop. You have to have all 4 blocks from each of 7 other shops, or however many shops. So the prize is, at the end of the summer, or whenever you get it done, you'll take your completed quilt into any one of any participating Quilters Trek shop, and there are literally thousands of Quilters Trek shops all across the United States, Canada, and Europe. You take a completed quilt in. If you are one of the first 2 people to bring a completed quilt in, you will get a prize. I believe it is 15 fat quarters. If you use the block or the pattern for the shop where you take it into, you will get an additional prize from the shop. So that's one difference, is that instead of 1 prize, it's 2 prizes this year. And it's gonna, so anyway, the start date on that was going to be May. It's been pushed back to June 21st. Other than that, Quilters Trek is pretty much the same as row by row. There are not license plates anymore. I think we still possibly could get them, but they're not a part of the thing. Now, each time you buy a kit, and you do have to buy a kit, each kit is going to have a little 2.5 by 2.5 inch token, which may be used in the quilt or may not. It'll be token that's relevant to the state, province, country, whatever, where the shop is located. So I'll have tokens representing Oregon, and I'll put 1 token in each kit. There will be, each shop has, I believe it's 8 what we call golden tokens. There's no special prize if you get a golden token in your kit, but you do have to buy your kit in order to see what token is in it. You can't say, oh, I want this one. The only special prize for a golden token is you get to take a selfie. There's a special Facebook page for the golden token winners, quote winners. We can't actually give you an additional prize because some states that's gambling. If you have to buy something to win a prize, it's gambling. So we can't do that. All right. What else is going on in the shop? As you know, the CDC has finally said that everybody should be wearing masks when we're out and about. So I have spent several days designing and making and videoing face masks. Here's my face mask. We'll put a link to the video where the tutorial of making the face mask. I am offering, I love these masks. These are not just your pleated ones. These are a little bit more complicated to make, but they fit so nicely. They come in sizes small, medium, or large. I am selling kits for $15. Each kit will make 2 masks. If you think that this is a little too daunting, if maybe, I know some of you are newer at sewing than others, and there's curves in this, and I know a lot of quilters don't do curves, especially brand new quilters don't do curves. So if you think this is a little too daunting for you to do, but you want one, I will make it for you. I do charge $15 per mask if I make it for you. You will get your choice of fabric. So when you order, whether you order online, you call me on the phone, you say, hey, I want to come in and pick out my fabric for my mask, you get to choose from any fabric I have in the shop for your outer fabric. This mask has 3 layers. It has the outer fabric that everybody sees. It has another inner layer of woven, which I'll make a plain one since that one's not going to be seen by anybody. And then it has a layer of knit that actually goes against your face, makes it nice and comfortable. You also can put an optional filter, additional filter in here if you want to. You don't have to. I don't. I feel 3 layers of fabric is pretty good. And then it has does fit around your nose. You can see the curve here. That is pipe cleaner that we put in there to fit around the nose. And then it ties the back of your head and the back of your neck. It's very comfortable. I have worn this for hours and no problem whatsoever. It's very comfortable. It doesn't fog up my glasses, at least not significantly. And I love it. So if you want masks, I have masks available. Okay. All right. Looking at my list here. That is pretty much all I have to talk about. I have talked about Saturday Sampler, the next block, Shop Hop, Quilter's Trek. Shop Hop. The Treasure Shop Hop is the 20th through the 29th of August, as I said. The less than a month later will be the Quilting on the Dry Side, which is the Eastern Oregon, Eastern Washington Shop Hop. So save up your money. Be ready. You got lots of quilt shopping to happen in the fall. All right, so thank you. I will be doing a video of me making this block. This lovely, much easier block than one we've done. And we'll see you on that video. Be safe. Be kind to one another. Check up on everybody. Make sure nobody's feeling too terribly lonely. Go, wave through the window. Call them on the phone. Mow their lawn. All right, we'll see you later.